Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. I hope you're all doing well. So we're doing, oh my gosh, it's been before I even go into the mystery basket thing, it's been like forever. It is.
It's been a week and a half. It's been a week and a half, but you know what? I keep making it.
No, it's not a half, it's a week. I think it's a week.
It's been a week and 4 days.
It's been. You're really checking. Don is checking.
Yeah, because those days that I make this mystery basket and you don't feel like doing it. Yeah.
Don keep making up the mystery basket and I wasn't in the mood. You know what? I've been very busy with the kids, so it takes a lot. Sometimes you have to take a break and just cause what Don?
No, I'm trying to figure out what you've been doing with the kids.
So mom job is very hard and I have to pay attention to them, and I mean you want to film, but I mean I don't know. You know what, to be honest, cooking is not my thing.
Well, okay. I got no problem with that, but you know.
As you can see, we're back at it again with this mystery basket, and I think we're in day 3.
Yeah, it's the third one.
3.
She said 3, but she did the Jamaican thing that said 3.
3. We're on day 3. The number, not the tree outside. I know it's a Jamaican thing. You know, when we want to be proper, they will pronounce it right. But for now, if you hear me saying 3, I guess they'll get the picture. Day 3. What do you think of the tree out the door?
I don't know.
Anyway, that's how we play around. So we're on day 3 today, and don't know what it is. Excited to see what it is, because I'm all pumped up. I'm excited. I'm ready to be in the kitchen today. Took a break. Actually, Don always cook, but I've been helping out lately, so I'm excited.
Except for those days she didn't do the mystery basket.
But I've been doing other things, decorating, trying to get the house together, because I'm changing around things. We're changing out our lighting to better lighting, actually. Different chandelier and yeah, just light fixtures. So it's been a lot, and we have other things and a project that we're doing in the house, and oh my gosh, I'm excited.
The house.
Yes, so it's been a lot, you know, but we're back at it again. So day 3, and I'm excited and I'm hungry. I don't know how I'm going to cook when I'm hungry, because when I'm hungry I should have ate something.
Yeah, you probably should have. But you know, do your mad scientist thing. I mean, do your creative cooking thing.
I hope it's something that's fast.
There's only one way to find out, sweetie.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get right into it. Mystery basket number 3. Drum roll. Come on, then, people, drum roll.
Ta-da! What the?
What is that? That looks scary. I know it's creeping me out. My skin is crawling down.
Really?
Yeah, it's crawling.
These are crayfish. They're a Louisiana dish.
Oh my gosh, it looks crummy.
See? Crayfish. Most time crayfish either comes frozen or cooked already. So you have the advantage of these being cooked already, but you have to make something out of it. And if we will continue to see what she has in her basket, she has 1 loaf of French bread.
Can you put that one there over there? Some don't want to see it. It look crummy.
You're going to have to cook it.
No, but it's just a crumb skin. Jesus.
And you have 3 red
peppers.
Okay.
And then can you see me move the pineapple in? Alright. So I think them can see better.
The whole thing about a mystery basket is to not know what's that's in the mystery basket, and to cook whatever is in the so-called mystery basket.
Well, you see, them things here unfair.
No, how is it unfair?
No, we can't understand, but you know, we can't understand the bread. Even though me try and figure out something with the bread, but sweet pepper bread under something there.
Yeah.
What is done? That don't make no sense.
Yes, it does.
Don't make no sense.
I could make at least 6 different dishes out of this. However, I am not the one that's doing the mystery basket.
But that look cranny to creep me all down.
Think of it as miniature lobsters.
Who for phone are you?
That's probably mine.
And now cook it. Now touch that. Damn, I think I can't touch that.
All you do is put it in a pot of water, particularly some seasoned water, spicy a little bit, just a little bit, and just toss it in the bowl.
No, I touch that much, let's cook it. It look bad.
You only have to cook it for 5 minutes. Come on now. Those you're going to have to work with.
You make it so hard. I'm not,
well,
what
you
is
took
that?
so
That's
long.
not even, that look like lizard. Oh my God.
You took so long to make the third mystery basket.
No, but see, I can't do it down, please. I can't touch it. It look like dead lizard. Are they edible?
Yes, they're edible. The tail.
What are name again?
Crayfish.
Crayfish.
Yeah. You go to Louisiana, these are plentiful.
I'm not. It look like lizard. You know, I'm afraid of lizard. I can't.
This is not a lizard. It's nowhere near a lizard.
That part them see like a lizard foot. Or the lizard arm.
They got tiny feet.
No, it
Lizards
like
don't have claws, baby.
It look like lizard foot.
Lizards don't have
on the eye there.
pincers.
Damn. Damn, I can't touch it. Seriously, it creep me out. I don't even want to look on it, but.
All right.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to do this one time. Just one time. I'm going to swap this out. I'll deal with this. I'll deal with these. I'll make these.
Cook it on camera. You cook it and cook it on camera and make the dish out tight so they can see it. I have an idea. I'm going to cook these because I don't think the children are going to eat crawfish.
Well, you know, in Louisiana, they bring them out of a big old tray. You know, 1 or 2 people can just eat all those things.
This is spring roll, the vegetable spring roll. And this is some shrimp. I'm going to do something out of these. The shrimp. Don is so upset because
why should I be upset?
Yes, you
are.
are.
My hard thinking, my creativity to make up this mystery basket.
Yes, because when the camera was off, he was like going nuts. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I love you too, Mom.
So I'm going to make these for the children because I don't think they're going to eat crayfish. I don't think they're going to eat that. So
and I'll make a meal
is it
out of
crockery?
It's crawfish, crayfish, depending on what side of the river you come on.
Okay. So Don is going to make that meal with crayfish then.
They're in the refrigerator, so I get ready for them.
I'm going to get a pot for these. And Don, stop it.
Get back, get back, get back.
Don, I will box you with it. Jesus.
These make nice
Don,
earrings too.
put it down. Someone look crying. But I'm gonna make them here for the kids. We're gonna make some curry. This is not even much shrimp though.
That's why you would make a curry or something.
Yeah, I think fry them or curry them. What do you think?
What, everybody would get two? Come on.
Well, I'm going to get the kids them some proper food because I don't know what that over there so. Okay, you make that thing, I'll make this thing. So let's get started cooking.
I really didn't intend to be in the kitchen though. I'm gonna roast these red peppers, and then I'm gonna skin them after they've charred all around them. I'm going to then blend them with a little bit of vegetable stock, add a little seasoning to it, onion, garlic, maybe some red pepper, the red pepper flakes, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of heavy cream. Yeah, but I could have made it into a coulis.
I don't know what that is, but I would turn it into a soup. I'm gonna help Don with this part, put it on the fire too.
Well, I don't need your help.
You know you need me help. Meantime, I'm going to get out the pot to start cooking. So I'm just going to show you because I mean, everybody know over fried shrimp and all that. Should I fry it or curry it?
It's up to you. You're the one that's doing it.
No, tell me now, what would you do?
I would curry it.
I'm going to curry the shrimp, so I have some Jamaican seasoning, the curry, onion powder, garlic powder, some crushed red pepper, because I don't have any Scotch bonnet pepper, and some black pepper. So I'm going to start putting some oil in the pot, and then I'll add the seasoning, everything with some water, then put the shrimp in there last. So cooking. Cut some onion up.
One of them. Normally, if I was at the restaurant, I would probably blacken all the way around it. My eye is not as big as I would like it. For about, and steam themselves a little bit. And then I'm going to deal with the crayfish by warming up some seasoned water and just dropping them in there.
Okay. So I'm going to start adding my seasoning. So starting with the curry, some garlic powder, to add some black pepper. Doesn't even make sense. I don't know what this is. This is about 12 shrimp. Add my shrimp. To be honest, if I had more shrimp, I would turn it into a proper curry shrimp. It's not a proper curry shrimp because it's 12 pieces of shrimp. And I don't know, but I think I'm gonna go out and probably get the children something to eat, because this is not a lot of food. I don't know what done feeding us bread and soup. Who eat bread with soup? Who drinks soup and eat bread? What kind of madness is that?
Now I heard you here complaining about my choices.
Things. Those crawfish don't even have any meat on them. That doesn't even look like
There's a lot of meat in the tail.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's
like,
small, so you gotta eat a lot of them, but
so it's like a shrimp puzzle?
no, it's like a lobster's baby niece or something. Rinse these off and scrape off some of the charred part. Like I said, I'm gonna leave a little bit on there. And I'm gonna put these in the blender with some vegetable stock. And I'm gonna simmer it a little bit, season it up properly. And after that, I'm gonna add a little heavy cream just to bring the color up and bring the richness up.
Mango, it's so juicy.
I'm gonna put this soup together, let it soak and be simmering. And the flavor's gonna, as you can see, I raked off most of the charred part on the red bell pepper, and including the seeds and the stem. So I'm just gonna cut this up so it can blend up easier. And put it in our blender so we can puree this.
You know what, I'm gonna eat my mango because I want kind of devour it, but we can't do it on camera because you don't look proper.
A little bit of our vegetable stock. And now I'm gonna make some noise. Cloves of garlic. Let's say 3. Decided just now, since I didn't saute these first. These are garlic. I'm going to make this into a little bit of a garlic butter. Probably never heard of that, or you might have. Just going to take a moment. So first you have to mince everything up. Wash off the cutting board because the same ingredients from the red pepper is going to go inside of this. So how do you make garlic bread? Well, you have to mash it a lot until there's no more grain. You have to be very careful because if you holding the knife wrong, you can slice your finger really easy. People probably use a garlic press or something like that to do what I'm doing now. Well, I don't feel like washing it after I use it, so I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Some of my pureed roasted red bell peppers. I've added some garlic butter, which is just smashed up garlic. A little bit of onion, black pepper, salt, and some red pepper flakes. This becomes hot. I'm going to add my heavy cream. Turn it on low and let it simmer for a while. Let the flavors macerate. I'm going to cut up my garlic bread and butter the tops of them. Sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on it, and maybe some cheddar cheese. Now I'm gonna toast those in the oven. Cut some slices of this. I usually cut the ends off, but this is a nice, probably an inch thickness. Using a bread knife, of course, instead of a chef knife, which will have a tendency to squeeze and make the bread flatten. Crayfish is boiling the water for it. Put these crayfish in here while my water. I added a little bit of hot sauce. Heavy cream to the red pepper soup. Let that simmer. A little bit unusual, but I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of salt. Just a little bit. You know, salt's supposed to bring out the balance or enhance stuff. You know, if you're using something sugary, you have to add a little salt so you'll be able to taste the sugar. With some non-stick spraying on. Parmesan cheese on it. Butter these with some melted butter, brush it on there. My skinny wife was saying I should have put butter on there. You see my tummy, I don't think I need to put any more butter on anything. Although, as I've heard people say, particularly her, everything's better with butter. I don't know. Just wait for everything to get ready. We'll pop these in a 400-degree oven. Never had French onion soup, I would imagine. So what you do with French onion soup is you take some beef stock, you take some onions, usually a whole onion, maybe 2 or 3. You thinly slice them in the circle part and take them in some butter until they're soft. Then you add the beef stock to it and you let that simmer for a long time till they're extremely soft, right? So from that you pour it in these ramekins, these oven-proof ramekins, and you get yourself some French bread. You slice it and you put it on top of the soup in the little oven-proof ramekins, and you take some Gouda cheese, and you put that on top of that, and then you bake it in the oven. You gotta taste it. It's really good.
Not onion soup.
Be surprised. It's pretty tasty. Island, a little sweet pea, a little pepper pot.
You going to say hi? She's like, what? Where?
Just there.
That looks good.
Yeah. Let me get my soup. I'm just gonna ladle a little bit of it, 2 ladles, inside our bowl here. If you can only smell it, this is really smelling pretty tasty. Notice I put the French bread in the soup because that's to show that I plan to dip my soup as well as eat it. You don't have to put it in your soup. This is my style. Cut up your bread into squares or like medium dice. Toast those like croutons and put that on top of the soup as a garnish. Crayfish, ready to be eat and sucked. Head off and then suck all the juice out the head. Curry shrimp, Tiffany?
And this is my little bit of curry shrimp. But you know what? I'm excited about the soup because I like that, so I'll eat it with some bread and also some shrimp. And I know the children will eat that. Today's a laid back dinner. I guess we're going to have dinner, and that thing is creeping me out. I don't even want to look at it.
Maybe you shouldn't sit by me because I'm going to be diving into that momentarily.
So Alexandra, I don't want to give you curry. That's it, everyone, for today. I hope you did enjoy this video. We're going to have our dinner now and just relax, watch a movie. When we're finished, what?
I want to eat some crayfish.
You just want to eat? Okay, that's why I'm closing on the video so you can go eat.
She has
You're hungry?
I'm supposed to just jumping all in my mouth saying, hey, Don, when we going to eat?
That's sad. Okay. So anyway, love you guys. Love and appreciate you. We catch you in our next video, and I hope the next one is good. Please don't give me something like that.
All right.
Enjoy dinner. Catch you in our next video. And please don't forget to remember to subscribe to our channel and click
The
like, thumbs up the video, and yeah, the notification bell. And we love and appreciate you guys. Catch you in our next video, and remember to walk in love, stay in love, and stay connected to God. And you do have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye bye.